So please would you tell me your name and the film that you're presenting in the New York City International Film Festival?
I'm presenting my film, The Gun, the Cake and the Butterfly, which has taken me a year to make because women were complaining that they weren't making any films, so I thought I'd have a go. And especially as my husband raised his eyebrows, I thought it was extremely intelligent of me to have a go. And he did it in front of my children, so I thought I'd prove to my children that I could make a film in 1 year with a budget of 50 grand. And the £50,000 went very quickly, and of course it went to about 250,000. But anyway, I did make the film, and thanks to Bessat, it also looks incredibly beautiful too. I go around the world explaining my life. It's a documentary drama, some of it improvised, but with a script too.
So please, would you explain what you did exactly in the documentary?
I came in at the tail end of production and had a bit more of an artistic input with the project, which was really exciting. And it's very exciting to be part of Amanda's journey, because this actual documentary is a journey. It's about a woman's journey, her life, and I found it very interesting, and it was very exciting to be part of it and to play with it. Because although, like Amanda said, we had a script, it was the fascinating thing about the project was that we improvised a lot of it. And it was just really amazing. It was like actually being on stage in the theatre, so it was really fresh.
Did you use any artistic reference from other movies, documentaries, or artwork or something?
No, but knowing Amanda and knowing Amanda and also the way I am, we both have lots of aesthetic references that we apply on a daily basis.
Which are like whom?
Well, I basically, there are certain films that stick in my memory, and The Cook, the Thief, His Wife and Her Lover, of course, Peter Greenaway's film, who I absolutely admire. I, of course, copied the title in a way. I used artistic license around it.
Did you use Michael Nyman?
What?
Did you use the same music, Michael Nyman?
No, but I love Michael very much. He's a good friend, and I admire his work. But actually, I used my son because I'm mad on opera, and he was brought up with opera. And because actually Bessat and I, we really adore classical music. And so we put it through with another composer called Boris Ristic, and we created part opera, part folk singer. We used Billy Zane's sister, Lisa Zane, to sing, and we mixed everything up. And I think we've created something interesting so that people that don't like opera aren't going to be bored to tears, but they may learn something too.
What was the most difficult thing that you, during the whole process of making the documentary?
The whole process was difficult because I was dealing with men on a daily basis, and I was the boss, and they don't like me to be the boss. In fact, they really want me to be at home doing the ironing, and I really realized that. I really realized that the men had no tolerance to be told to move something or to keep to budgets. You know, they were terrible about keeping to budgets. They didn't have any understanding. I said, you know, I'm the producer, I'm the director, I'm the writer, and none, you know, they would keep the equipment over the weekend, which would cost another 10 grand. They didn't care about it. So, you know, things like this, it was tricky. And so I like very, very small, slimline groups of people to work with. And I like to be very loyal because then you can keep on producing. And so I would keep about 4 of my original team. The rest have got the sack.
Great. So I just want to let you know that I would love you to be my boss. And also what it means for you to be in the New York City International Film Festival.
Well, really, New York City is the king of all the cities in the world. I mean, we have to admit that. It may not be the most beautiful city, but it's the most magnificent. And everything centers around whether you're a success in New York City, really. And Los Angeles too, but New York is special because this is grungy, this is gritty, this is fantastic. This is where all the chances, where you come from nowhere and you can succeed. It's rags to riches, it's everything. And then there's an old side to it, which is very established, which is interesting too. And so I think that for me, New York City at the moment is the most important festival. And so I'm very happy that through Facebook, of all weird things, I meet Roberto Risso, who says, please send in your film immediately. And so he gave me the opportunity. And so I have to thank the owners of Facebook and also him and Paramount, of course, otherwise there won't be anything. So I'm very happy to be part of this festival.
Right, thank you very much, and the best to you guys. Thank you.